Today I'm going to start off by using the Vichy Dermablend Total Body Corrective Foundation, and this is a 16-hour foundation. I'm using my MAC 159 Domed Duo Fibre brush, and you really only need a very small amount of this foundation. This product is like a cream foundation, so it is quite thick in its consistency, but a very small amount goes a really long way. You wouldn't want to go in with a beauty blender or a buffing brush with this product, purely because it's going to apply too much product to your skin and it's going to give you that cakey appearance, which is exactly what you don't want when applying full coverage foundation. The one I'm using is Total Body Foundation, so it's meant for covering not only your face but any other areas that you have issues with, such as scars, stretch marks, varicose veins, tattoos, anything. The coverage and the pigment is so high that it is great for these problem areas. This one is sweat resistant, water resistant and rub resistant. It's fragrance free, it's got an SPF of 15 in it, and it's even suitable for sensitive skin. Whatever your skin type, just make sure you moisturise before you apply this foundation, as it's going to give you a lovely supple base to apply this onto and it won't look cakey. To give us that nice summer glow, I'm using my Chanel Bronze Universelle, and using the same foundation brush that I used, I'm going in with that around all the high points of the face. So around the top of the forehead, just above the brows, along the temple area. I'm also going to apply it to the tops of the cheekbones and a little bit to the centre of my nose. So it's going to work as a bronzer to bronze the areas that the sun would hit. When bronzing the face, don't forget your neck. I know the sun doesn't hit there, but you don't need it to look pasty. For blush, I'm using my Dalla Palma blush in Peach. This is going to add a really healthy glow to the face. And during the summer months, we always look a little bit healthier because we've got a nice sun-kissed glow to our skin. I'm using my Zoeva Face Focus brush to apply this. It's my favourite brush. And just to work over that, I'm using the foundation brush from earlier to soften the blush. So don't worry if you apply too much, it can always be toned down. Next, I'm taking Urban Decay's Primer Potion in Minor Sin, which has got a subtle champagne shimmer to it. I'm using my ring finger just to blend that in over the mobile eyelid, just in preparation for the next colour we're going to use. I'm keeping it nice and simple. I'm using this pigment by Peaches and Cream called Wish. And again, using my ring finger, I'm going to press that over the mobile eyelid, so from the lash line up to the crease. And because we put our primer potion on first, the pigment is going to stay in place. This is the perfect look for summer. Next, I'm taking Mew, which is a graphic eyes pencil by Zoeva, and on my 266 brush by MAC, I'm swiping the colour from the end of the pencil onto the brush. I'm going to create a winged liner. I'm keeping the skin nice and taut with the finger on my other hand, and I'm pulling the brush backwards, creating a nice wing, and this is going to give us a nice sharp crisp line. And the reason I'm using a pencil is because it's waterproof and it's going to give us a softer finish. You want to apply one layer, move on to the other eye, do the same thing, and then we're going to re-layer the product. This is just going to build up the colour but also aid the wear of it. By building it up, it's going to last a lot longer. The colour is a kind of muted brown, charcoaly grey shade, and it's a matte finish pencil. I'm using what's left on the bristles to press that into the lash line on the inner corner of the eye. And then I'm going to use the actual pencil itself to tight line the top lash line. Because it's waterproof, it won't transfer down onto our lower waterline. I've curled my lashes and I'm using my favourite mascara of the moment, which is the Marc Jacobs Velvet Noir mascara. As this is quite a simple look, you want to apply a couple of coats of this so you get a really nice lashy appearance. Don't forget to do a couple of layers also on your bottom lashes. So this is all my first coat. Once it's all dried, I'm going to go in with a second coat. Next, I'm using this pearly beige pencil called Myth, and this is by Zoeva. This is absolutely beautiful for a summer glow eye look. This is my new ultimate favourite pencil. I'm also using that on the very inner corner of the eyes just to give a nice subtle glow. Another new favourite of mine is this Juicy Shaker by Lancome, and this is a lip oil. It's called Freedom of Peach and it's my new favourite in my handbag. It smells and tastes amazing. No summer glow look would be complete without a little bit of highlight, so I'm using my Becca Champagne Pop. This is my favourite because it goes beautiful with a tan. I'm adding this in all the usual suspect places: tip of the nose, bridge of the nose, a little bit on the brow bone and on the top of the cheekbone. If you're very fair, you can use a silver or pearl tone highlighter. Hey guys, so I really hope you enjoyed my really quick, full coverage summer glow makeup look. Loads of you always ask me how to get a really nice, simple makeup look but with full coverage. The Vichy Dermablend gives a really lovely coverage, as you saw, Obviously I don't have as problematic skin as some people that require full coverage. It's also super lightweight on the skin. It doesn't give you that cakey feel or like your skin can't breathe. So definitely give it a try and see how you get on. Obviously a tip of mine would be to use it with a duo fibre brush, as you're going to use less product and you're going to be able to work it into the skin and it's not going to be cakey. If you use something like a buffing brush, you're going to apply a lot more product to the skin. Ideally you want to use less because the pigment in the product has got more than a generic foundation. I hope that makes sense. Over Valentine's Day I did a lot more intense eye makeup looks, so for the spring season I'm just doing a few lightweight makeups for those of you that don't wear a lot of makeup, that want something really simple. Don't forget, if you've got any suggestions, please leave them in the comment section below, and don't forget to give the video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Thank you for watching as usual. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button if you haven't already done so. If you've missed some previous tutorials you can check them out here, and you can also follow me on Facebook, Twitter and Instagram, and they're all at ShowMe MakeUp. Thank you for watching and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!